I'm in Madrid, Spain right now, and one thing I would recommend to anybody: travel while you are young. Right now, if you're young and you're watching this, all's alright. It's not gonna be the same thing for everybody. But you're young, number one, you have energy if you're not fat. And if you're fat, get your ass in the gym. Stop coming up with all these excuses. Right? That's number two. Number three, you have the least amount of responsibilities possible. So right now, if you're watching this and you're young, you probably don't have kids, you don't have a lot of responsibilities. You might have rent to pay, or maybe you live at home. If that were the case of you living at home and not having a lot of responsibilities, you need to be able to travel, go to different places. I just landed in the airport at Madrid, Spain, where I'm about to go to Egypt and have my trip, complete my trip over there. But the whole point is, when you travel where you're wrong, you have energy. I know it's easy to say travel, travel, travel when I'm an entrepreneur and I have money, and maybe you might be watching this video and you don't have money. There's a lot of opportunities in this world, but the problem is if you don't take any of the opportunities, that I don't know what can be done for you, right? God can only help people that are not lazy. If you're lazy and you're a quitter, quitters are the number one people God cannot help. Quitters are the number one people that will not get anywhere in life, because quitters will quit after trying something and it not working for the first time. Successful people are the type to try something, fail multiple times, and then keep trying until they reach that level of success. I might profit more than you based off luck, and you might profit less than me based off luck. You might profit more than me based off luck. Everything that makes you successful is based off a lot of hard work, some skill, and that skill you learned is from the hard work and just a little bit of luck. You don't need a lot of luck, just a little bit of luck. But here's the thing, what do I mean by luck? God gives you luck. When God sees you working hard every single day of your life and you're putting in the work, and then when God decides that you're deserving, then He gives you that luck. Luck can appear to you as an opportunity. For example, let's say I'm trying to build my Airbnb business. Reaching out to a whole bunch of landlords. I'm getting a bunch of no's for 1 to 2, 3 months. Now out of nowhere, I just get a yes, and it's the easiest yes ever. And the price of the home is very low, and then I can start profiting immediately, and everything goes smoothly. Yeah, you might say that's luck, but that's just God blessing you because He's seen all the work that you put in to get to that point. So there's a big difference between luck and hard work, but they do go hand in hand. You will get luck if you put in the hard work, because when you put in the work, opportunities are presented to you. But the thing is, when opportunities are presented to you, you have to take those opportunities. You can't just let them go by. A lot of you have a lot of opportunities in your life. I was just actually at one of my friends' houses, right, and I talked to two different people. And both those people were telling me that they dropped out of school, they're not in school right now, and I'm asking them, they're like, I want to do this, do that. I'm like, what do you do every day? And they're like, nothing. I'm like, so you're telling me you want to do this, this, and that, and you deadass aren't doing anything, you aren't paying any bills, everything is paid for, and you still aren't doing anything? And it kind of like woke them up a little bit, but I'm also looked deeper into it, asked some more questions. For example, one of these people, I'm not going to name drop anything, and I'm not shit talking if you're watching this video, but it's just I need to talk about this to show my subscribers, to show the people that, I mean, people are normal, right? It's not a normal thing to be a bum, but it's a normal thing to be lost and not know which direction you're going. One of these people told me, hey, I want to start this business. I asked him, like, what makes you want to start the business? Say, oh, my dad's in the business. And I said, did you start the business already? They're like, yeah. And then they proceed to tell me, my dad wants me to start working in the business so later on he can pass the business on to me. Perfect opportunity. Your dad is saying, I want you to work in this business, and then eventually when you learn everything, I'm going to hand it to you. And you don't take that fucking opportunity, you're actually an idiot. That's literally a whole business ready to be handed to you, and you don't have enough motivation to actually get your ass up and work towards it. That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Craziest shit I've ever heard, honestly. And I've actually heard this from multiple people, not just this one person. I've heard this over the years, and I've questioned it. And I'm like, maybe these people want to get this shit out on their own. Maybe they want to start a business on their own and make their money on their own. But no, yeah, when I look deeper into it, that's not the fucking case, because they have the opportunities to do that. to start a business with their parents. They don't, or not to start with this business with their parents, join their parents' business. They don't take that, and then when they don't take it, now they're not working on anything. So what the fuck are you actually doing? You don't want to work on an opportunity that's going to be directly handed to you. You don't want to work on your own opportunity. So what is there left for you to do? And I find this a common thing in people that might have handouts their whole life, might have been pampered their whole life, might have everything they've ever asked for their whole life. You know, those kids that grew up with getting Nike Elite socks, buying whatever Fortnite skins they want in the game, getting every game they want, getting every toy they want growing up, and everything is completely pampered for them. Never have to get a job through high school, never have to get a job through college. Those type of people are I'm talking about, that might have those opportunities presented to them, and they just simply decline it because they don't realize the value of money. The one thing you guys need to actually understand is the value of money. How fast money can come and how fast money can go, because you can make a lot of money, but you can also spend a lot of money. And the big problem I see with entrepreneurs nowadays is they might make a lot of money, right? 50, 60, 70, 100K a month, but they might have a spending problem. That's one of the main issues that people have. So just as much money as they make, let's say I make 15, 20K a month, they'll spend all that fucking money. And I'm not talking about me. I actually don't really have a spending problem. But recently, honestly, I've been spending a lot more money than I used to. I spend like 4K a month, which is really not bad compared to how much I make, but compared to how much I used to spend, I used to spend like not even $1,000 a month, maybe $500 a month max. But I mean, nowadays shit's getting more expensive. Food's getting expensive, transportation, gas. I have 2 cars. I have a crib I'm paying for. I have all these subscriptions. I have this fucking camera just paid for. I have all the Airbnbs. But the 4K a month is just for personal expenses. But other than that, I spend like 20, 25K a month in my expenses combined with my business expenses. Probably more like 25K with my expenses. Just business expenses, we're probably looking around like 20 to 22K. It really depends. That being said, like with the income that comes in, I'm allowed to spend it because I have the money coming in, so I can have the money to let it go out. So that's a big difference. But if you don't have much money coming in, you have a spending problem, and you're completely fucked. You're bound for homelessness. Homelessness is near. Homelessness is near a lot of people. A lot of people are closer to being homeless than they can ever think of, because think about it. You might even be on the same boat, paycheck to paycheck. If you are working a job, let's say you're working a job that pays you 3-4K a month, right? Decent income, but now you got a luxury fucking apartment. You're paying 2K a month for it. That leaves you with another 2K. Now you got a car note, $500. Now you got car bills, another $200. And that's $700. So that leaves you with $1,300. You still got groceries. That's another $500. That leaves you with $800. Then you got miscellaneous fuck you expense, another $500. That leaves you with what? What is that? Another $300. And then you gotta pay for gas. That's $200. And then you pay for whatever bullshit else. And that leaves you with no money at the end of the month. People don't have a earning problem, they have a spending problem. So instead of you getting that luxury apartment, instead of you getting that nice new car, instead of you getting that nice new fucking fedora, that new sweatshirt, that new piece of clothing, that new item, how about you save that fucking money and live under your means? A lot of people try to flex and live over their means, and that's how people end up with no money. Here's the thing, you can live the life you want, you can buy the things you want, but why not sacrifice now, save your money, stack it up, invest it into a business, multiply it, and then spend your money? And that's exactly what I did. I don't even know how this conversation turned into me lecturing about money and the value of money and understanding money, because I was actually just talking about me travel young. And I mean, it leads to it, because you're not going to have any money to travel young if you're not making any money, if you're not saving any money. So the main point is, you want to be financially responsible and be able to have an income to make money. I can teach you that shit very easily. I make 40 to 50K a month. I learned this within it was like 1 to 3 months from when I first learned about the Airbnb arbitrage model. I had my first unit, and I just kept scaling my units ever since, kept scaling my businesses ever since. I started that 2 years ago. Right now I'm 20 years old. I started this shit at 18. And it's really just, you put your head down, time goes by, money comes in, you keep reinvesting. It's not really that hard. any business is really not that hard. You just have to put in the time. You have to stay consistent with stuff, because eventually when you're watering the plant will grow, but the plant starts from nothing. So when you first put the seed in the pot and you put the seed in the soil and you water it, you don't see anything for at least maybe a week, and then the plant sprouts, and then it grows and it keeps growing, and the roots get stronger, and then they build into the ground and it grows higher. That's kind of how a business works. You have to start from nothing, and then at a certain point you're gonna grow to where you want to be. I teach my students the exact A to Z how to start, scale, and automated Airbnb business. I have a bunch of videos on my Instagram giving free game. And also, I'm doing this low ticket offer. Literally, I think I have a price at like 10 or 15 bucks. Rental Arbitrage 101 tells you everything about Airbnb arbitrage. Also gives you a free call with me. Technically, it's not free because it's 10, 15 bucks, but that 10, 15 bucks is not even worth my fucking time. Like, I'm looking at you face to face right now. I'm saying that low ticket $10 to $15, it was not even worth my time, but I'm doing it strictly for you to be able to learn an income skill. That has a lot of information that you'll not be able to find online. Also, strategy call with me. I want to get you guys off your fucking off the ground and on your feet and get you going. My whole point of recording these videos, I don't get paid from these videos, so it helps a lot when you leave a like and sub and stuff, so I can get to more people, because I don't get paid from all I want is my voice to be heard. All I want is to motivate the youth and teach people how to be responsible and how to make money, because I'm 20 years old. I came from nothing. I didn't have the best mentors growing up. I didn't have the best opportunities growing up, but I made something out of nothing, and that's what I want to teach people how to do as well. I want to put that belief inside of you. So with that being said, if you enjoyed what I talk about, if you think I spit some fucking game, leave a like, leave a sub, hit me up on IG. I answer any and all DMs. My Instagram is @JohnAziz. I'm gonna tag it right here, and leave me with any questions. If you enjoyed the video, I love you. If you didn't, I love you. Thanks for interacting. Thanks for staying this long in the video. Got a lot of good content coming out, a lot of free game coming out, so lock the fuck in and stay with it.